What do you do when you're fully committed to conceiving with your own eggs, but your partner isn't on board? Maybe he's skeptical. Maybe he's exhausted from the journey. Or maybe, like one of my clients recently shared, he just wants the struggle to be over and thinks the fastest medical route of using donor eggs is the only way. And that leaves you feeling stuck. Do you push forward with your belief? Do you compromise? And most importantly, can his doubt actually block your ability to conceive? Today, I want to break this down and help you find clarity and step back into your power and move forward in a way that feels truly aligned for you. I've been working with fertility clients for over 25 years, and I've seen this situation play out over and over again. And here's what I want you to know: his fear does not have to become your block. And that's exactly what I help women with in Release to Conceive, my program designed to help you release subconscious and energetic blocks, trust in your body, and align with the energy of receiving your baby. The link is below to find out how you can stop second guessing yourself and fully step into trust. But first, let's understand what's going on with your partner. It's easy to hear your partner say, I don't want to try naturally anymore, and feel like he's saying, I don't want this baby. But those are two very different things. Most of the time, men are not saying they don't want to conceive. They're saying they don't want more pain. Women tend to be problem solvers in this journey. We ask, what else can I do? Men, on the other hand, often think, how do I make this stop? This difference in how men and women approach fertility struggles is one of the biggest sources of tension in the journey. Women by nature tend to be solution oriented and proactive, especially when it comes to something as deeply personal as conceiving a child. We are used to the idea that if we try harder, learn more, and take the right steps, we can change the outcome. Fertility taps into that instinct on every level: physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We research, we adjust our diet, we take supplements, we book appointments with acupuncturists, nutritionists, healers, and doctors. We shift our mindset, work through blocks, and do the deep inner work. And we do all of this because we believe if I do the right things, I can make this happen. This belief gives us a sense of control in a process that otherwise feels uncertain. But for many men, this is not how they approach the journey at all. Men generally don't experience fertility in the same deeply embodied way that women do. Instead, they see the pain, the struggle, the stress, and they look for the fastest way to end it. When a woman experiences another negative pregnancy test, she often thinks, what else can I try? How do I optimize? On the other hand, a man often thinks, I hate seeing her go through this. Again, how do we stop this cycle of disappointment? This is why many men are quick to push for IVF, donor eggs, or other medical solutions. It's not necessarily because they don't believe in your body's ability to conceive naturally. It's because they see that those options often produce faster, more predictable results. To them, it's not about belief, it's about survival. They don't want to see their wives heartbroken month after month. They don't want to feel helpless, like there's nothing they can do. They don't want to be stuck in uncertainty for years. So their brain jumps to the most logical, results-driven solution because that's how men often solve problems. This difference in perspective is why women often feel unsupported or misunderstood by their partners. Why won't he believe in my body? Why is he pushing for IVF when I want to keep trying naturally? Why does it feel like I'm the only one carrying this? And for men, it can feel just as frustrating. Why does she want to keep trying something that isn't working? Why won't she just do the thing that will give us a baby faster? Why does it feel like she's rejecting the solution I'm offering? They think they're helping. We think they're doubting us. And the truth is, both perspectives are valid. Instead of trying to force your partner to believe the way you do, the key is to recognize that his resistance is based on pain avoidance, not a lack of belief in you. And that you don't need him to fully understand your path. You just need to hold your belief strongly enough that it doesn't shake you. The more you stay grounded in your trust, the more he will feel safe in this journey as well. This journey doesn't have to divide you, but it does require seeing that his fear is not your own and his doubt does not define your path. If your partner is pushing for a medical path like IVF with donor eggs, it's probably because he's looking for the fastest way to end the emotional roller coaster. That doesn't mean he doesn't believe in you. It means he's scared, and his fear does not have to become your block. I hear this concern all the time. If my husband doesn't believe in this, does that mean he's creating a block for me? Let me be very clear. Your partner's doubt does not have the power to override your body's ability to conceive. Your fertility is not controlled by someone else's mindset. If it were, then every woman with a supportive partner would conceive instantly, and we know that's not how it works. Your body responds to your energy, your beliefs, your connection to yourself. So the real question isn't, is his doubt blocking me? The real question is, am I letting his fear become my own? This is where things get tricky. It's exhausting to be the one carrying the belief in this journey, holding the vision, doing the work, staying committed, even when your partner is checked out. You might feel like if he's not all in, then how can I be? But here's the thing, you don't need him to believe in this the way you do. This isn't about convincing him to see it your way. This is about you standing so firmly in your own trust, your own knowing that nothing shakes you. Imagine this. If he came home tomorrow and said, I believe in your body 100%, and I know you're going to conceive naturally, would that suddenly make your body more capable? No, because your ability to conceive is not dependent on his belief. The same way his fear does not block you unless you let it. I know what you might be thinking, but Julie, I don't have time to just sit and trust. I need to make things happen now. And I get it. Every month feels like a deadline. But what I want you to know is this, your body is constantly regenerating. Your eggs are renewing every 90 to 120 days. You are not on a fixed timeline of decline. The energy you bring to this journey influences your fertility more than you realize. If stress, panic, and pressure were the keys to conception, every woman would be pregnant immediately. But it's not about force, it's about allowing. You can still take action, but action from trust and belief is far more powerful than action from desperation and fear. If your partner is closed off or resistant, here's how to invite him into this shift without forcing anything. Lead by example. Show him what it looks like to feel good on this journey. When he sees you more at peace, trusting yourself and feeling lighter, he will feel safer too. Plant seeds, not demands. Instead of saying you need to work on your mindset too, try something softer like I listened to something today that really helped me feel more hopeful. Would you be open to hearing it? And also acknowledge his experience. Sometimes resistance comes from feeling unheard. Simply saying, I know this has been so hard for you as well, and I appreciate you being in this with me can help lower his walls. And most importantly of all, focus on your own alignment first. When you shift, he will shift, not because you made him, but because energy is contagious. Yes, it would be wonderful if your partner did all the mindset work with you, but his belief is not a requirement for conception. Your baby is coming through you. Your body listens to your energy. Your nervous system responds to your sense of safety and trust. So if he's not fully on board, that's okay. You're still doing deeply effective, transformative work that will open the path to your baby, whether or not he's shifting in the same way. This journey does not have to divide you, but it does require seeing that his fear is not your own and his doubt does not define your path. If you're in this situation, whether your partner is doubtful, exhausted, or pushing for a different path, here's how to move forward. First, get clear on what you want, not what he wants, not what he's afraid of. If you were making this decision with zero pressure, what path would feel most aligned for you? And once you get that clear, separate his energy from yours. You can honor his feelings without absorbing them. His fear does not have to become your fear. And also strengthen your own energy. Instead of worrying about his mindset, focus on what strengthens yours. Go back to the practices that make you feel grounded, strong, and trusting. If you're struggling to release fear, to stay grounded in your belief, to stop absorbing other people's doubts, I want to invite you into my Release to Conceive program. This isn't about doing more. It's about becoming the version of you who is fully open to receiving her baby. Inside, we work on releasing subconscious fears and energy blocks, strengthening your belief in your body's ability, letting go of past disappointments so they don't shape your future. Because when you trust yourself fully, deeply, unshakably, everything changes. A few years from now, you'll look back on this journey from a completely different perspective. You'll either remember it as a time of fear, stress, and doubt, or as a time where you stepped into your deepest trust. The women who work with me tell me over and over again that the biggest shift wasn't in what they did, it was in who they became. They stopped chasing, they stopped second guessing, and they stopped making decisions from fear. And when that shift happens, everything changes. Click the link below to join because your baby is waiting, your baby is coming, and no one else's fear gets to decide that for you. The question is, will you let yourself receive them?